Right then, last of the winter updates from our garden here in Manchester, and this one focuses solely on an island bed that I built last year. 2.4 metres by 2.4 metres, 2 sleepers high, and it sticks out in the garden. I wanted it to break the garden up a little bit because it's like the borders all the way around the outside. As if you've seen my other videos, you'll know, you'll have seen. And it did just that. I filled it with lots of plants, Scheffleras, Farfugiums, Astelias, Tetrapanax. There's lots of pink china in there as well, and come sort of back end of summer it looked fantastic. And then winter came, -10, below freezing. Our weather station, which is over there, below freezing for 13 days, something like that. I reckon this gets a little bit colder here because it's more exposed than the weather station over there. But yeah, let's take a look at what my evergreen island bed looks like now. Yeah. So Tetrapanax Rex on the corner here looks absolutely fine. I've got about a dozen Tetrapanax in this garden. Some of the standard form have turned to mush, but they will shoot further down anyway. And then the strongest will survive because they do the apical dominance thing, and probably throw up a load of suckers. But that one's, the Rex are generally fine. That's what's left of Farfugium, Japonicum, Gigantea, Astelias, looking crap. But a real positive is Schefflera delavyi Avant, which just looks superb. A little Princeps there, which I put in just to get it out of the pot. I was going to move it, but I think I'm going to leave it because I've kind of changed my plans for this island bed. Berinda KR 7613 off the top of my head, looking a bit shit. I'd already planned to move this. I know where there's quite a decent sized needle palm for sale, so I'm gonna put that on this corner. It'll get a bit of sun, it'll get quite a bit of sun till late afternoon, then it'll be in the shade. I know we don't grow very fast in the UK, but it looks nice and I think it'll work there. And I'm going to extend sort of out, round and back in, and I'm going to put a Jubea or a Beauty or something like that on this corner, so its fronds stick out, hang out I should say, over the lawn. Yeah, Brassiaopsis mitis. It's gone a bit gooey on top. Now, I was on Instagram today, saw a post Mike Clifford made about this plant, exactly the same problem. So what he did, I'm going to do it very, very soon, is chop the top off to stop the rot spreading down. And yeah, we've got -4, -5 forecast tonight, so I'm going to give it a bit of protection. I'm going to do that with the Dumicola that I've got elsewhere in the garden as well, because they've got the same problem. And then the last one to look at is this Schefflera schwelliensis. Oh, I've missed a couple of Scheffleras out. We'll get around to them in a minute. Yeah, this is what happens to it at -10. I'm hoping that might help a few people actually, because I know there's not a lot of people growing this plant. It's not readily available. I think these are grown from seed collected by Nick at Pan Global Plants. So yeah, not readily available. So hopefully that might help a few people who are growing that plant. Yeah, and this Schefflera Nova and macrophylla, or macrophylla, yeah, all a bit mushy on the top. Bob, shut up. If it had been around when these temps went silly, I'd have probably dug these out. In fact, I'd have definitely dug these two plants out and potted them up and put them somewhere nice and sheltered. But yeah, this is what my evergreen island bed looks like after the cold spell in December 2022. Bob, come here. What's happening? So yeah, any comments on any of the plants or whatever, just please leave them in the comments section on YouTube and I will endeavour to reply. Cheerio.